fine. There's a very good chance somebody's going to get stuck here, so let's throw a ladder in made of igneous before I forget. And just put a couple of ladders in there. Put a ladder there and there. Plant wanker. Don't have to do. Where was all that algae like 200 cycles ago? I know. 200 cycles, even 100 cycles ago, I was still relying on algae, I think. I know, you're dead right, mate. Look at these big old blooms. Okay. Right, I'm hoping they won't be daft and get themselves trapped, but either way. Liquid, are we on our way yet? Oh, piss dicks. Big old dicks. Let's get rid of these. And these need to be built up again. Son of a bitch, I'm a fool. That needs to be like that. There's always something. I always forget something. Did you power the aquatuner? Yeah, the aquatuner's powered. It's just toggled off at the minute, I think. Or rather, it's getting bypassed at the minute. So we'll get that done. Moggles, good evening. How's it going, buddy? How are you? Hello, Seb from a Mac. Oh, Nalaj, congratulations, buddy. How's the new laptop? How's it going? Are you excited? Is it perfect? Is it nice? Is it secret? Is it safe? Come on now. I'm impatient now. I just want to get these on so I stop using all my coal and hydrogen for now. I know we can make coal, but still, I still need to mine it out and mine out resources if I don't get something else in place soon. They can reach this, so come on. What's the hold up? I'm very well, thanks, Muggles. Very well indeed. I'm just tinkering with something at the minute. I'm theory crafting live, which basically means it's probably going to go wrong. Generally. Is the opening on the right side of the room supposed to be there? No, this is just access for my dupes. It was just to make sure they'd swept everything out. This is going to be closed off. Likewise, this can be closed off. We'll make sure this doesn't get dropped inside. So once that's swept, we'll just put this last tile in. Yeah, Nikus, well spotted, buddy. Welcome to the stream. No, I'm just literally finishing up this build now. I'm trying to get it primed. What's new in this update? Silkies, how's it going? Lots of changes in this update, buddy. Many. The change list was more than any other patch I've seen so far. A lot of crash fixes and quality of life changes. We can now finally build over tiles and get our resources back and all sorts of goodies. There's a lot of new systems as well, and we now have the new jobs overlay as well, which comes paired with hats. So yes. What's the gist? What are you tinkering with? A way of cooling my natural gas gens with an aquatuner whilst also cooling the aquatuner. That's the plan. Chances are it might need a bit of help, but I can't get off this fucking job screen now. Chances are it might need a bit of help. But basically we've got a aquatuner submerged here. I'm just trying to submerge it at the minute with a liquid shut off to bypass it if needed. And a valve set to 500 kilos that can pump either liquid back into the aquatuner room or elsewhere on its merry way. I think that's how I've set it up. Yes. So if needs be, I can pull 5 kilos of this away. To begin with, it's just going to be cooling all the liquid, which is fine. I hate you both. Why? Fall. Run. Breathe. Jesus. It's always something. Yeah, that is the plan. We want to basically cool our natural gas gens down to a comfortable temperature and also cool our aquatuner ideally. And maybe get some nice cooled water that we can use for other things later as well. Job list is complicated. Yeah, it's like a tiered leveling up system, Silky. So you have to assign dupes to jobs, and then they gain new attributes and They can do different things like dig in abyssalite and things like that. It's quite cool. I like it, to be honest. Get rid of that. I don't know if I'm going to need to pull another heavy wire off here. Not sure. Yeah, I do like it so far. I've been enjoying it quite a lot. Okay, we've got a few trolley gases in here, but eventually it should fix itself. Maybe I should try and pull some of the gases out of here. I've got a pump here sat doing nothing. That might be a thing to do. Don't know how much gas we've got. Not very much. Let me just whack a cheeky vent here. And we'll start pumping some stuff. Just whilst we're waiting for this to fill up anyway. How much refined stuff we got? What are we sitting on at the minute? Should I start putting some iron floors and stuff in the base? Do we get a tile bonus actually for building out of gold? I wonder. Decor plus 50. Oh, I'm tempted to do it with gold then. I quite want some sexy floors in our base. Who's idle? Lyra. Okay. Oh, we've had some of our water melt down here as well, some of our ice rather. Which is pretty sweet. So we've got a bit more water for now for our bristle blossoms. Gives me a bit of time to breathe. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this keep pumping out. Do I want to turn this on? Yeah, I don't want to be impatient actually, I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna get trolled by a couple of little derpy packets of gas like this, but I'm hoping eventually water pressure will move it. I'm hoping. Keyboard, wait, it's weird, it feels so good and quiet. Not used to not having my fans at max all the time. Keyboard is also weirdly clicky. Legs aren't going dead from sitting on the bed typing. Oh, no, actually, it sounds like it's a nice quality of life change for you then, buddy. That's good. I like it. Okay, right, we've got rid of that CO2. Now we just need to fill these tiles up a little bit. Once it's overflowing, I'm happy to... Wait. Right, we need to get back in the room. Once it starts flowing, I'm happy to start turning the generators on, and then that should hopefully fix things. I forgot I moved this fucking pump. Penis. I missed literally one piece of wire. It's not a problem. This should only work if it gets a signal on both things. At the minute, it's just pissing out water back into the system, which I don't want it to do. What a fool I've been. What a goddamn fool. Can we reach that? We should be able to reach that, surely. Come on. There we go. Cool, so now that pipe can stop. You need to get outside, Ruby. And we need to rebuild this wall. Bap, bap, and bap. Okay. We've still got a few bits of random gas in here, a bit of carbon dioxide at the bottom. It's not the end of the world. We're going to turn this off. Active above. Actually, we'll change this round below 0. So, we're now overflowing. Which is good. So, let's turn you on. And that'll start giving us some gas. Lack of dead legs is always a plus, exactly. Sounds like a nice quality of life thing to say. Okay, we're now getting power from our natural gas, which is good. Wait, we should have you if active, if below, if above 22, for argument's sake. And that should trip our tepidizer on. And then we can see what this does. Excuse me. Okay. Is this only pumping partial packets? 5 kilos at a time. Why is it only doing partial packets? Oh no, it's hitting the valve, isn't it? That's why. Okay. We'll see in 5 cycles if it's working or not, I suppose. Current temperature 22.4, 22.3. I don't like that the always ill bug seems to be back. Oh really, Max? Ah, oh, shit. I think I maybe need the buffer on this pump. I think I have some issues. Why is that happening? Oh shit, I know exactly why it's happening. What a penis. So, go into standby when it's 100% charged. Be active when it's 70% charged. I wonder what the fuck's happening then. So that should be fine. So now we're charged, batteries are off. Now everything's going, the batteries are off again. Wait. Yeah, so charged to 100%. Maybe we'll charge to like 95. Okay. So that's active at 70. My coal gens can now go right down. They can be active at like 15. And my my hydrogen, that can be active at maybe we'll do hydrogen as 10 and coal as like 20. Bastard. There we go. Okay, Christ. So everything should be off, and then power goes on for natural gas. Providing we're not using all the power, these two should now not be active at all, which means they should start cooling down a bit, which is good. However, this is 8 generators. That is more than we are getting from our geysers. The only reason we've got so much gas in there at the minute is because it's been overpressurizing. So, we're going to need some fertilizer synth builds. I'm thinking we'll possibly do them here as well. Could be nice, and then we can merge the fertilizer, the natural gas that we get back into the system. It seems your Bert has it too. Check his health. Oh. Don't know what I'm looking for, Mix. Oh shit, yeah. 100 health and he's still running around like he's injured. Oh, that's not cool. Let's do a quick save and relog, see if that's not just something a little bit derpy. I'm still trying to decide if I need a desktop at all. First world problems, eh? Hanno, you could always get a super duper dog's bollocks laptop for gaming as well. It'll just cost you a fortune compared to an equivalent powered desktop. That's the problem. Like, desktops are just cheap, like, or cheaper. However, in fairness, with gaming now, I suppose your biggest problem is a graphics card. is the power draw now? I bet it's under 4,200 watts. What do you mean, Max? In relation to what? Right. Let's see if Bert's still fucked up. Bert, are you okay? It seems like it was fixed on relog, Max. Don't know. Can't tell you. What power am I using at the minute? Let's have a look at yesterday. Power usage. It's well under. Hold on. Gas pumps. I think my biggest draw is gas pumps, isn't it? But we've not started doing any of the good shit yet. Don't worry, it's fine. Right, so next thing I'm going to want to do is do some fertilizer rooms, I think. Do I want to use this same plumbing? Or will that be asking a bit too much, do we reckon? Because the other option I had was to use the runoff water from these gens for fertilizer making. But I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe we'll do a fertilizer room on this side, because we only need like 8 fertilizer makers maybe. We could do that over here and then do something else on this side. That could work. That seems like it could work. And I've got this, I've got a wire here. We'll run a circuit from there. I have the coin, I just can't decide. Wait for the next AMD CPUs with integrated graphics cards to come out. That should run this game plenty fine. Wait until this silly crypto coin bubble bursts. That's the problem, Spleam. I need a graphics card desperately at the minute. They're very expensive. You may want to stop the influx of pea water into the natural gas generators room. Eventually, Camo, what should happen is this pipe should take precedent. There is a lot of water here, though. So yeah, we do need to turn this off, I think. For now. When we're using the extra runoff, we'll be able to take this extra 5 kilos that we're getting and take it elsewhere. And then I just need a valve here for like 4 kilos or something. Do you see what I mean? But it's all dependent on how often our power system is running. If it's not running most of the time, we've got a slight difference in water. Which is, again, fine. I'm not that bothered right now. Excuse me. So, what I can do for now, what I could do, in theory, is take this water that's being cooled and put it back into here. That is something I could do. And then that'll start cooling down the average temperature of the tank as well. Maybe I should do that. It is unnecessary power usage, but it does mean I'll have cooler water later on. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's run a pipe down here anyway. I'm going to need to whack in some more ladders. So we'll put like we did before. Ladder every 2 spaces. You should be able to reach that. Now I need to decide what sort of fertilizer room I want to do as well. I'm thinking I could use this space, but I could also knock out. I was gonna sort of wall this off down this side. But I could do something like this and build a fertilizer room here. This pipe doesn't need to be here. I could drop this down. Daisy. I will need access to the fertilizer. That's the only thing, but I could do it with conveyors now. Let me just do a bit of tinkering, guys. Again, I like to do this when it's paused, so I don't have any input lag. So I'm sorry if this is very boring, but it is what it is. Right, first synth's made of, it's only 200, I could use wolframite. Yeah, we'll use wolframite bollocks too. They're big old bulky bitches, these. But I could do something like that. I can nearly squeeze it in. Let's think about this a second. There. There. Little gap in between. For a sweeper and a storage, for example. And you there. That could be quite swanky. Can't do it below though, that's the only problem. Ooh, decisions. Fucking hell. I know what I'll do. I'll buy the fucking laptop and then immediately regret it and want the fucking desktop. Then I'll buy that too. Then I'll leave the laptop to be a very expensive bookend. Like I said, first world problems. What you might get is a desktop from Dell. The graphics card's price doesn't kill you. Not really tied to the consumer market. Yeah, if you want to send one of them bookends my way, Hannah, I'd be very appreciative of it, buddy. Jesus, it's yeah, I've been waiting to buy a graphics card for ages. Like I want to get a new one. I mentioned this in one of the previous streams. I am saving up my my bits and stuff that I get off Twitch is going towards a graphics card. That's what it's designed for. But at the moment, with all this fucking cryptocurrency stuff, they've just all skyrocketed. It's crazy. It's very expensive, which makes me sad. So if we left a 2-tile gap in the middle, that would give me space for a pump. I could also knock out one of these tiles and have a sweeper arm. Ah, shitballs, I need to do right there. Tight then. Oh, I can't decide where to build the thing. Could do 4 on each side, but then that's loads of unnecessary power and pumps and stuff. But it would look smart going into this. You know what, guys? I've just noticed the time. It is midnight, and the lady is trying to sleep. She's up early in the morning. So what I might do, I'm tired and indecisive right now, and I'm not playing smart. But what we have done today, we finally got a natural gas plant in place. The base is looking a lot better now. It's starting to look pretty sexy up here. And when we dig all this crap out and build a few more systems, it's going to look real sweet. We did also massively find our Steam guides, which means next stream I can dedicate it to. We'll throw a quick fertilizer build together and do some liquid cooling, and then we can get our crops going properly, because this isn't ideal, and this isn't ideal. So we'll get that done. But for now, I forgot Bill Murray's still up. Let me just go to here. Damn Bill Murray. Wait, I'm not on the right screen at all. Guys, that's going to be me done for the night. What day are we on? It's Friday, technically. I'll be back now, Saturday it will be. I'm going to have the day off tomorrow with the lady, I think. And I'll be back Saturday, 7 PM GMT. I will just do a little thank you, because I did get some bitties and stuff tonight, which is always lovely. So yeah, as ever, special love to the mods, even Mex, son of a bitch. For the bits, 100 player, Delmain, Hanno, Nerd, thank you very much. Really appreciate it, guys. To the new followers, Russell, Witcher, Long Tokes, Quisats, Nagi Gurgly, Kirari of Doom, and for subs, Evanflow, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll be back 7 PM GMT. I will be putting some few bits on YouTube, a few bits on YouTube tomorrow, so keep an eye out for those videos as well. And guys, much love. Thank you again for coming and watching me, and I hope you have a lovely evening, afternoon, morning. Bye. Bye.